Hello guys, thank you for joining in today. FID by Omar. today, uh, today we're gonna be working on the dual brand, the seventh floor, and on the last video, I I show you where I did the garden area on the rooftop. And now I'm gonna concentrate on the bar and the seating area. This is what they have right now, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna erase everything that they have. Like I said, you always want to keep a copy just in case you need to go back or need to get something right there. You can get it. You also want to make a full copy of everything somewhere else. But yeah. So this is the perimeter of the first floor. So I'm gonna keep that line there. As you can see, they had like the bar and then an outside bar with outside seating, then interior seating. But it there's a lot of things missing in here that needs to be added, and that it's gonna attract a lot of people that want to come into this place. Um, we need we need a bar, of course, but we need a kitchen. We also need a kitchen. We need like restrooms. So there's a lot. They got some restrooms here. I don't think these restrooms are enough. They're not big enough. The restrooms. Let me see. So I might just. I don't know if I might leave them there and just add another restrooms over here or what. But for now, I'm just gonna form the perimeter. And one of the things that I was saying before on the other video, that we need to put a top golf on this hotel. Um, we mentioned it to the owner and he liked it because it's one of the things that is getting popular and popular. So as you can see, we have some roof here that we are going to utilize, because what I'm thinking, I'm gonna have like the bar all the way to this line right here, and just have like outside seating. But I guess the first thing I need to set up is the top golf. So as you can see, I have another project here that I did that already for top golf. So you always wanna use whatever you have to make your life easier. um, you're not gonna copy it exactly the same, so that's fine because you're gonna change some stuff around. But you know, these dimensions are already set up for a top golf, and this should work. So when these guys are coming, when you're coming out from this elevator, I think I'm gonna put the top golfs on each side, maybe two of them on each side. or let me see, hold on. Hmm. Hmm. So we look at the first floor. We got. I mean, not the first floor, the sixth floor. We got walls here that might be a bearing wall. So let's set up like an 8-foot corridor here. So I know that this Topgolf might be narrow, but I want to keep the same length as the same width as the walls below. So this can be adjusted. I don't see a reason why not to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload the 6th floor so I can line up the windows. I can match the the 6th floor. For some reason, it's taking too long to upload, to reload. All right, so the window below is here. It's here. Let's unload. I'm just gonna stretch this window to be there. Okay. I think that works perfectly. So the Topgolf, basically what's gonna happen is that you set up a space there, and then you send it to you send it to the to to the people that do this, the Topgolf, and then they come back and tell you what space do they need and stuff like that. So it's, that way, I mean, you don't have to actually really design that area. Basically, it's just a space, and then they come in and they then put their own equipment in there. You hire a Topgolf consultant to specify everything that you might need in there. Okay, so now we have these two Topgolfs right here, and I want to have the quarter. Wait, something's wrong right here. What happened here? Oh yeah, I want to have the quarter right in the middle, and I'm making this quarter wider than usual. It's 8 feet because remember, this is a party area, so you don't want it to be less than 8 feet, even though it is not on the same it's not on the same walls below, but the engineer will make it work. I mean, you want it to be wider because remember, there's a lot of people gonna be walking in here and having fun over here and stuff like that. So we need a pantry. We need 2 bathrooms. We need a kitchen. So what I'm gonna do? Let me see. If I put the bathrooms right here, make your life easier, draw copy stuff that you might have already on some other projects. Doesn't mean that you can do the same. They're gonna look different, setup is different, but these are just like blocks per se that you are using. So in this case, those windows might be gone. I'm thinking of putting the restroom right here. Mhm. Restroom right there, and then another restroom over here. And these windows, once I do the elevations, I'm gonna see if I need a window or not. And these windows can just be fake windows in case we need them or something. But I think this should work out fine. And the reason that we need more restrooms, you might say, well, you already have one here, but look, it's only one, or actually two, urinal and a toilet, and this is two toilets. I mean, there's a lot of people over here in the bar that gonna be, they're gonna want to go to the restroom, so they need more than just one. So what am I gonna do with that space that um, for the restroom? What am I gonna do with that space? Well, I might just leave it there. It doesn't make sense to have two restrooms to next to each other. So I might just convert it into storage. Really, that's all you can do. Just convert it into storage. You always need storage. Uh, Sometimes when you don't know what to do to a room, just call it storage, and usually it works. Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not feeding. Can make it work. I can make it work. Let's see. So a wall here. So I know that I said that the quarter needs to be 8, or at least 8. And that's why I made it right in the center. But these restrooms are smaller, and I guess I can make them wider. It doesn't hurt anybody. It's just gonna help them right here, so it's fine. Okay, that looks good. Now, just see it as a uh, just some, you know, like drafting can can just be like just putting spaces, putting spaces in the paper, and that's why sometimes uh, sometimes if you're working for an architect, sometimes the architect might be changing stuff on you, or the client might be changing stuff if he's signing something, you know. But if you start thinking of like the client, and you start thinking like the employee, and like the customer, you might be getting less, or you might be drawing less. You know what I mean? Like you might just want, if you design one time, that should be enough, because you're thinking like everybody, instead of just adding, like filling up spaces. You're thinking of like, does it work? If it doesn't work, it works. It doesn't work. So in this case, I'm thinking of those people that are gonna be coming in and going to the bar. What are they looking for? What is it that they need, or stuff like that. One of the things that you don't want is people, you know, these guys might be drunk. These guys might be drunk there, and you don't want somebody to be peeking into the girls' restrooms or something like that, right? So what we need to do, I mean, this it doesn't look right just having a wall right there, and because you can open the door here. I mean, you can be standing right here. You can open the door there, and they can. I mean, it's kind of hard to see it, but let's say somebody is standing right here, and they're fixing their pants, or they're standing over here fixing their skirts. They open the door, they're gonna see them directly. So I need to think about that. Like, how can I cover that space, or how can I fix that area where they don't see straight to it? So there's a lot of ways to do it by moving everything, but if I like the space where it is, I think the one of the easiest ways to do it is by putting the door to open the opposite way. Like, for example, here you opening the door, and which is, good whenever you have a room. You always want to open the door and straight to walk, without bumping into the door. But in this case, since I don't want them to just open the door and look at people here when the door is open, I'm thinking, let me see if this works. If I put the door backwards, like open the opposite way, if I put the door opening the opposite way, will this work better than what is there? It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's better because you open the door and you're gonna see a wall. You need to walk over here in order to go this way. But if you open the door, you're standing right there, you can open the door. Somebody's working, getting fix their pants right there. You cannot see them straight. That is why this one was like this, where you walk in, you have a wand, and you walk this way. It's kind of hard to see everything there. But the way that this is set up, what I can do, let's see, I can flip it and put the door over here, but it doesn't make sense to have the door way over here. Why? Because the bar is gonna be over here, and this guy's gonna be, where's the restroom, where's the restroom? So they're gonna go to the first door that they see, and these guys are gonna be like, the door, let's say this is the man, which is the man's, they're gonna be looking at all way over here. So that doesn't work. And it's perfect to have the doors right next to each other, because people are gonna see both restrooms, male and female. They're gonna go into that. The only thing that I don't like is that they can open the door and see people there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave this alcove like this, but instead of opening the door this way, I'm gonna open the door backwards. That way, when they open the door covers whoever's over here. I know you're still gonna see this part, which since the door is there, I don't think nobody's gonna be fixing their pants right there. I think this will work better than having the door directly opening this way. So when you open the door, nobody sees this way, because the door is right there. You're gonna have to walk this way, and then come this way. And I think I am gonna leave this alcove right here. So those are things that you need to think of, like put yourself in their shoes, put yourself as a woman. You know, you don't want people to see you, so that's why I put this wall here, so they don't see directly over here. And even though the door is facing the other way, I mean, it kind of helps them out. So I think that should work. So I got the 2 restrooms, I got the Topgolf. Now I need a kitchen, and I need a pantry. Okay. Okay, let's see. Make sure to save every now and then, because you never know, the light might go off or whatever. So make sure you always save. Okay, so I got the restroom, I got the Topgolf. What do I need now? I need the kitchen, I need the pantry. And like I anticipated, this was gonna be too short, so I'm probably gonna have the bar all the way over here. Alright, so I need a pantry. I have a spacer over here that has all that equipment. And not that they're gonna use this equipment, they might use a different equipment, but if you know that this works, then you know that whatever equipment they're gonna put, it's gonna work. So you're gonna keep on hearing me say, use what you have, use what you have, right? Don't reinvent the wheel. That's what my mentor, the architect that I used to work with, a great architect. He passed away already, but he taught me a lot. Everything that I know, I learned it from him, and and he would always say, "Do not reinvent the wheel. Do not reinvent the wheel." So uh, that stayed in my mind. So every time that I'm gonna draw something, I try to use everything that I might have somewhere else. And you, as a drafter designer, if you already thought of something before, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out fine if you do it on this one. So this one is fine. There's a lot of space there. And we got the refrigerator there and stuff. So all of that might once the 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 kitchen consultant comes in place, he might move stuff around here or might add some other stuff that uh, that we didn't know. So all we need to do as for right now is have a space where they can put all their kitchen stuff and store all their kitchen stuff, you know. But once, like I said, once the the kitchen consultant comes, he's gonna design it a little bit different, but he's gonna use the same space that we have. Now I'm moving the door away from there, and let me see how much space do we have between the door and the. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, so I wanna keep the walls in the same what do you call it? The same grid line. The one on the bottoms. So right now we got R. R is right here. Okay, so it's fine. Hey guys, if you have any questions, I know this is getting longer and longer. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment and let me know what project you're working on, and you might need help on. I can help you out as much as I can. I've been doing drafting for about 20 years or so, and for architects and on my own too. So I know my way around stuff, especially hotels. That's what my strength on, and residential houses. I've been doing houses for so long that I know my way to it. So if you have any questions, well, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video right now, but I'm gonna continue on another video where I'm gonna put all the bar and stuff like that. So if you wanna see how everything ends up being, well, stay tuned, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you know when I'm coming up with another video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want one-to-one tutorial on something, like maybe a full house plan, or if you need help on any AutoCAD stuff. Um, I'm here, and thank you for joining in today. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.